Hello everyone, as you know my name is Ivan and I'm here to give you a quick tutorial and to teach you something about flowcharts or fluograms. Okay, let's begin with the first thing. So as you can see here, this rectangle in red means the beginning and the end of a task or a procedure. That's what these red rectangles mean. The green ones mean an action. So as you can see here, an action or something that's happening. And these rhombus, this blue rhombus means if. So you have two options, if yes and if no. And this rectangle in purple, which has these two lines, means a process that you're making or something that's happening. But that's the difference between a green one and a purple one. Means this is an action that's been taken, like action right now, and this is like a procedure you have to do before making the action. Okay, so as you can see here, if we have a new guest, first we analyze which of the next scenario fits best. You can see here these little lines connect everything, all these scenarios. Let's, for example, if it doesn't have reviews and it's not verified either, so see here, follow the line, no reviews nor verified. Here, ask reply questions. If it's a good response, if yes, accept the guest. If no, then just decline it. If the guest lives in Lubbock, good reply questions. As you can see here, if it's a good response, if yes, accept the guest. If no, decline it. If it has good reviews and it's verified, it's gonna work with us like right away, and we just accept it like no problem. Here are the two next scenarios which connect themselves. Is if the guest has bad reviews but it's verified, or if it has good reviews and it's not verified, then we just ask the quick reply questions. Good response. If no, decline guest. If yes, accept the guest. So that's one example with a new guest. Here we have another one. This is just to explain you everything. I know it seems confusing at first, but once you learn like what everything means, it's just easy, very quick. So as you can see here, we got these labels here and these nodes. So as I said before, these red ones mean the beginning and the end. So it begins with a damage claim. Okay, we have to submit a damage claim. How do we do it? Okay, first we gather the evidence. The evidence is going to be provided from the cleaning logs. So the cleaners are going to provide us with the evidence. They're going to take pictures of it. So how do we get the evidence? These labels mean steps. Steps to continue with the action. Okay? So after we gather the evidence, we go to Podio. To gather the evidence, we go to Podio, check the cleaning logs. Okay, we got the cleaning logs. Okay, then we continue. Gather the evidence, done. Determine the amount to charge. These little dots here mean a connection to an action or just something to keep an eye on. It's not like something you have to do, but something you should read before continuing, okay? So as you can see here, this is just a little note, like for the amount, all the fees that you can charge. Then what do we do? Okay, we contact the guest and Airbnb. As you can see here, these are the steps to contact it before the next guest. The guest will have 72 hours to respond. Okay, so now we're here. If yes, okay, the guest paid the amount requested. If the guest paid the amount requested, okay, Airbnb will process the payment and send it. Money received, task over. If no, then it gets a little more complex because the guest declines your request for full payment through the resolution center. So as I said before, these labels mean steps. So what to do next? All you can see here, submit the host guarantee payment request form. You should follow this. This is a process. Also, like I said before, this means a process you can like fully take action. So this is just once you involve Airbnb, all the communication by Airbnb regarding a host guarantee will be done via email. So claim submitted. Task done. This is another example about procedure for pets. If you got a new guest and has a pet, tells us about the terms of service of Airbnb, like, okay, you can't be charging me that money because I have a pet. So we just accept them right away. As you can see here, if it has a pet, if the guest has a pet, we didn't know until they were in our unit. I mean, let's say the cleaner went in and found some, I don't know, hair or something like that. We charge the money after their stay. So how do we do it? We go to guest profile, support, click on send or request money, fill the info about what happened, and wait till we get the money we charged. Okay, simple. So here, if it has a pet, ask if the unit is pet friendly. So it asks us, okay, do you support like pet in the unit? Okay, we send her the quick reply about the pet fee, which is in Airbnb chat. Quick replies. If the guest agrees, then we accept the guest. If no, then we decline it because we cannot have pets in the unit. Last but not least, this is another example. As you can see here, this is the beginning of a task, the end of a task, the actions, and the steps. Okay, now that's good to go. So we'll log into Podio. This is how to create a cleaning log. So how do we do it? We log into Podio, go to short-term rentals workspace. These are the steps in the 3 lines on the top left side. Click on that. Click on short-term rentals. Okay, now that we do that, we go to the cleaning log app. Now we click on create a new cleaning log, which is here on the top right side. You'll see add cleaning log. Fill the necessary spaces. Okay, we do that. Click on save, and it will be done. Task completed. So it's important that you memorize and learn the meaning of all of this. Like I said, let me search for it. Okay, this is the most complete one that has like everything here. So beginning and ending of a task. That's clear. This is an action that you have control on. These are the steps that you have to follow. These labels mean steps. This action, beginning and end. These are notes. These are not related, but something to keep an eye on. This is process, something you can control. And these are, like I said, these are the steps, and this is an if. If yes, if no. 2 scenarios. Okay? Now that it's all clear now, hope this gives you like a better understanding on how this works, so you can take action in a more efficient way. So yeah.